Hello everyone and welcome. This video is going to cover how to conduct an evaluation. Once again, I'm logged in as Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is our trainer that we're going to be using for the purpose of training videos. So I'm logged in on Jessica Jones's welcome screen, and as you can see, we have some upcoming evaluations listed here on our home screen. Now we're going to conduct the evaluation for Marge Simpson. Right now. So there are a couple of different ways that you can start an evaluation, but I'm going to show you where those couple of ways, where your options where you can go to start the eval. The easiest is going to be to start directly from the home page. You can just go to the Start Eval button and it will take you right there. Okay. Another option is you can go to your client list. All right, from your client list, you can actually search. You can either filter and go to eval scheduled and search it that way, or you can just search by the last name. So I'm going to search by the last name, Simpson. Search. There it is, Marge Simpson with Bobo. I'm going to view the client's profile. And I'm going to scroll down to behavior evaluation, and I am going to press start eval from this this area right here. So behavior out, so you go to the client's profile, you see the client's profile here, you're going to scroll down. This is where you can also confirm all the information too for the client, making sure that their name is spelled correctly, we have the correct email address, phone number. If there's a secondary phone number, you can list that on here too, and as well as just confirming the address too. All right, so from here I'm going to scroll down where it says behavior evaluations, and I'll go to the start evaluation button here. All right, so it shows me the behavior evaluation overview page. So I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to find Bobo's name, and I'm going to press evaluate dog. All right, here we go. So now I can conduct the evaluation now. All right, so this mimics your traditional evaluation that you were using on paper. It is just in digital form for the most part. All right, as you can see, there's information that's pre-filled out already. This is the information that was filled out when the evaluation was scheduled. So this information could have come from you when you scheduled the evaluation, or the call center when the call center scheduled it. So anything that's filled out during the evaluation schedule on that dog profile is going to pre-populate on the evaluation page, so you don't have to refill it out. You're not going to do anything but confirm with the client to make sure that the information is correct. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue the evaluation form and fill it out here so you can see how that works. So date of birth, they gave me the date of birth. They told me that it was actually April 4th of 2013. So I just typed it in and the calendar just matched me. I like typing it in rather than surfing through the calendar, because you'll be surfing a lot through the calendar if you're trying to find a specific year. So if the dog is 10 years old, that's a lot of surfing. Typing it in is a little easier. All right. So how old was he or she when she came into your life? I'm going to say 8 weeks old. Where did she come from? Came from a breeder. Was dog available for adoption? Well, I did not adopt. I actually got from a breeder. Was the dog abused or neglected? No. If I answer yes, I would then put the how. Would he feed the dog? I'm gonna say I feed from goat because I like that food. Number of feedings a day. We do 2 cups. They do 2 cups twice daily. And as you can see, some of my stuff is kind of like autofilling as I'm typing. That's because I've been in the program enough on this particular device that it started to remember things that I typed and what I said. The more you guys use your devices, whether it is a tablet, a computer, or phone, if that's what you choose to use, it'll the program will remember yours as well. Okay. What snacks or treats? I'll say that I give Scooby, that she gives Scooby snacks. Medical issues, none, or you can leave it blank. Prescription medications, none, or you can leave it blank. Primarily an indoor or outdoor dog. We'll say that it's indoor. Is your dog housebroken? Yes, housebroken. Has your dog ever received any prior training? No. Has your dog seriously or bitten or injured someone? We'll say no for that one. Has your dog displayed aggression during feeding times? No. Does your dog chase, kill, or hurt other animals? No. Do you or another family member discipline your dog? Yes. And they do verbal? No. Okay. Other pets in the house? Yes. Has a cat. What do you like about your dog? The dog loves to cuddle with the owner. We'll say that. All right. So now dog behavioral issues, we can go ahead and check these. Dog chews, pulls on the leash, ignores commands, so unresponsive, barks, runs away, and jumps. Okay, any other issues? Has anxiety during thunderstorms. Okay. What goals would you like to see your dog reach? Okay, the owner said that they would like to be able to take the dog on walks without him pulling. It's one of their major goals. Okay, trainer observation. Let's see. Dog is very dominant. Very dominant. Does not sit when told. Walks in front. Okay. So on this area, this is very important. The trainer recommendation program. So it's going to be what you recommend. So we have a 1 and 2. Okay. So if you have a first recommendation, you will put it there. If you have a second recommendation, you're going to put it under recommendation 2. Okay. So for my first, I'm going to say basic obedience on and off leash for $1,200. Okay. But so this is going to be a very important key factor when scheduling when conducting the evaluation, okay? Because all this is over here when you elect this along with the price is you're selecting the program, and the prices next to it is the base price. It's like our the prices that you find in your program manual, okay? That does not mean that that's what you're charging. What you charge the client is going to have to go in this box right here. So if you're going to give them the program for $1,000, you have to type $1,000 in this box. If you're going to give it to them for the same price as what the program manual says, and you says it's $1,200, you have to put $1,200 in that box, because that is the only way the program is going to recognize what the price is going to be for that program that you're going to charge. Okay. So this allows us to give all the flexibility in the world to our trainers to be able to give discounts if necessary, to be able to up the price if necessary. Basically, it gives you the flexibility to charge whatever you want for whatever program, okay? If you don't fill anything in that box, then it won't say anything for price, okay? So I just wanted to make that clear. So I want to give them a discount. I want to say that I'm going to charge them $1,000 instead of the $1,200. So I'm going to put $1,000 in here. And then I'm going to also elect a program too. A second recommendation. You don't have to. You don't have to do this at all. But if you do that, and you want that to show up on the evaluation form for the client, then you can do that as well. Okay, so I'm going to also do behavior modification on leash for $650, and I'm going to actually charge them $650 for that one. I'm not going to give any price breaks. All right, so I'm going to save the dog information. All right, so now this page says client is Marge Simpson. Let me know who I'm doing this for. Use this form to evaluate the dog Bobo for the client Marge Simpson. Okay, we already evaluated the dog. So my next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one of these two buttons. The dog's evaluation has been updated is what the program is telling me. So now I can either continue to the evaluation overview or I can edit the dog's evaluation. Okay, so if I want to go back, I can edit, I can do any changes that I want. Okay, so if I want to go ahead and change the program price, I can, or if I remember that I forgot to put a program price in, I can go back and I can resave it if I want to. Okay, or I can go ahead and continue to the evaluation overview, which means I'm going to continue the process. So I'm going to continue the evaluation overview. All right, so I'm going to scroll down. It takes me back to my client profile here. Now it's going to show me as well that that I have completed the evaluation for Bobo. It's giving me a quick synopsis here, a quick summary, I should say, of all the information that I put on that evaluation form. So it's letting me know, it lists out the issues, the goals, my observations as a trainer, my recommended program 1 and my recommended program 2. Okay. It also shows me what my first recommendation was. All right. So if I see here, this is another way for me to check my work. So if I forgot to put that price in that box, if I got to put the price in that box, then it will not show a price here. All right, so then I can say, oh man, I forgot, and I can go back and edit the dog. I can go back to the edit the dog information button, which is going to take me back to the evaluation form, and I can make those edits and save it, and it's fine. So if you forget initially, it's not the end of the world. You can always go back and fix those. All right, so it lets me know what my recommended program 1 was. It's going to always have that in there. If I want to change it, I can change it here, or I can go back and change it on the eval form. Okay, so I'm going to keep it. That's the client. It says client accepted program for Bobo, but it's really like my recommendation, my first recommendation for the client. Okay, so now I will have the client sign, and what's my client's name? Marge Simpson. So I'm going to have the client sign here. Marge Simpson, my lovely handwriting. And now I will submit the evaluation. All right. So I am actually going to stop here for this video, okay? On the next video, we're going to pick up where we left off, and I'm going to show you how to send a proposal if that's what you want to do. All right, so we'll do one for send a proposal video, and then one that just continues the process for you. All right. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you on the next video.